Hey, and welcome back to part 4. On the last episode, we completed our first side quest. On this episode, I think we're going to be learning a lot of abilities, because off-screen, I went ahead and looked at how many more points we need for new abilities. Only 20 for most of our team's abilities, so after this quest, we're going to be doing a lot of purchasing from the shop and changing around equipment. So we're going to go ahead and take that mission we talked about on the last episode. We had to take some kids out to lunch. And of course, we're going to be in a fight, because why wouldn't we be? So we're going to go ahead and check out the new map. Before we get into the mission, can't use ice, however we can use fire. Okay, so that's one I can live with. So we see a goblin, and we see a few of those wolf-like creatures. I actually forget their names. I'm going to have to check that real quick. So we're going to go to view mode. Is it just the two of them? Okay, so 3 enemies. Although these guys are pretty powerful early on. Red Panthers. And they know Reveal. Finds and reveals any concealed units. It's a support ability. Okay. Well, we don't have the ability to conceal units right now, so that won't aid him at all. And you can use Goblin Punch, which is that very random damage-dealing move I talked about before. We'll check real quick for one more ability. Simply Reveal. So these guys are all just physical attackers. Luckily, we outnumber them quite a bit. We outnumber them 2-1. So we definitely have the clear advantage in this fight. As long as we keep our back row away from their Red Panthers, we should be pretty safe. I'm mostly worried about Mont Blanc and our White Mage. And it's simply a defeat all enemies quest. Now, I will want to make sure that I always have someone in the way of these Red Panthers early on. Not a great chance to hit, not great damage if I do hit. These guys are pretty tough. I want to make sure that they're always pretty well blocked off from the back row, and kind of have makeshift barricades of units. Like, my archer can take more damage than my white mage can, so my archer's here just to kind of keep him from going this way. And I do want to be throwing spells from the back row, not only because I'll be getting a lot of judge points from it, but because their magic defense is lower than their physical defense. And he'll just wait the spot on his own turn, or on his own space rather, so his next turn will come a little bit sooner. And he's just going for a regular punch. Not a good chance to hit. Looks like he hit me, though. Luckily, he was going for my tankiest unit, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to check for accessories real quick here, because we do have steel accessory, but not looking like he's got anything, so might as well just go ahead and use our thief like a fighter. Although a little bit more of a reserved fighter. Luckily, our thief does do a lot of damage this early in the game, so he's still useful. Now, I could go here and attack the goblin with a better chance to hit. However, I'd be attacked from behind from him. And if I went here, I'd also be attacked from behind. On the other hand, I'd say it's worth doing. Yeah, I'll fight from here. I say it's worth doing because he has a lot of health, he's a tanky character, I can heal him easily, and I'm not going to take a whole ton of damage. It's not going to be like I'm setting myself up to die. I could finish off that unit there with Mont Blanc. However, I'd rather take a chance and attack over here to weaken one of the Panthers, as the Panthers are the real threat here. And I missed. Panther's got another turn here, but because of my little makeshift barricade, he can't reach any of the really soft targets. Can reach the archer, though, which is the least soft of the ones I should be protecting. But because I ended his turn without even taking an action or movement, he got his turn again very quickly. And it looks like no one around him is hurt, so we'll just throw a heal down right there. And the game was reminding me right there that my archer does have the block arrow ability. No archers in this match right now, either than mine, but she doesn't get hit by arrows, so just a nice little thing. I might as well move from behind here and attack, because there's no point in barricading from there. I can finish him off this turn if I'm careful. And that's what I'd like to do. It's always better that he be dead then I have a proper barricade, because even then my barricade gets worn down on. Also, the Panthers have decent movement, so this is going to do a lot of damage to my monk. Unless he pulls a miraculous dodge like that. So I'm basically dissolving the barricade right now, because the Panthers are just too strong for that. My archer doesn't deal much damage, but every hit helps, and a critical, of course, helps a lot. I should finish the goblin soon, just so it's one less guy to worry about. Ah, he's doing his move. Probably should have finished him off with the archer, would be a smarter maneuver. Random damage. This could do a lot of damage, but unless it's a crit, this will not be a kill. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I did a lot more than expected. Okay, that was a kill. Our white mage is down. That was a bad loss. I could use a Phoenix down on him if I want, but I feel pretty confident that I can beat this match without using one. Alright, well the goblin is dealt with now. Again, that was an unwise move on my part. Now, this is the one that's pretty hurt. And again, I don't feel very threatened by revealing my back to these guys, because this hit will mean that I can kill him in one more strike. Which I will do with Mont Blanc. In fact, I'm going to have him just go in for melee, so that he does not waste MP. Actually, you know what, that's a bad idea. I will move into the side and attack from there. I have a better chance. I have just the same amount of chances hitting, actually, as I would from melee in that spot. However, I'm not revealing my back to another panther. So that's a better move. I'm a little bit out of practice. And luckily, white monks can move very far and very fast. Which means I can very reliably get behind a target for a better chance to hit. I always found it funny that their weapons in this game are like knuckles that they punch with, but they don't actually punch. At some angles he does an elbow strike. I'm getting really lucky with these dodges. At some angles he does an elbow strike, and at other angles he does like a forearm bunt. It's kind of weird. I'm getting really lucky with the hits with the archer too. And we got our first level up. And I'll have him just start to get in position. And we're attacking head-on, but again, he doesn't have the counter ability, so there's no real loss to trying it. It looks like we've almost got this taken care of. And a spell right there, 75% chance to hit, and this can finish the match. There we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, where are the kids? I have to say, that's a pretty good snowman down there. I don't know if you guys have ever tried, and what countries you're in, and I do have a lot of viewers from many, many different countries. However, here in Canada, I've tried to make snowmen, and they are very difficult. MDB has mastered First Aid, mastered Fire, Thunder, Blizzard, Whirlwind, Cure, Boost. So that's a lot of abilities. And a new member seeking to be in the clan, and it's a human! This is good. I'll make this human, I'll be making into a blue mage, which means he needs at least one black spell and one white spell, I believe it is. Also, I will dispatch him as a soldier first and use him for that quest we were talking about earlier. This is also a really good candidate for it, because since he started as a black mage, he's skilled at magic, which is something that's hard to get for humans. Humans are kind of a jack of all trades race, however, they do tend to favor physical over magic. Welcome into the clan. Alexei. Alright, so we have a new member of the clan. And for now, he will be... change job. He'll be a soldier, just for the sake of the one quest. I don't remember if equipment matters for those quests, however, on the off chance that it does, I'll give him some equipment. Now it's time for us to actually change equipment on our people. He only has one mastered, so he can't become a paladin yet. So we will be changing his short sword out for the silver sword, which teaches him Speed Breaker, which lowers the speed temporarily of whoever is hit by that ability. He's mastered first aid, so he can use that in any class as long as he has battle tactics equipped. So, Mont Blanc has mastered his 3 spells he learns from Rod, which are the basic black spells. We can now give him the Thunder Rod we got from yesterday's quest, or last episode's quest. I don't know if this was uploaded on a Friday or a Monday or what. And he can learn Thunder 2, which is the next most powerful spell for him. We have not yet learned his ability. Nope. He needs 300. We have learned Whirlwind, and I don't have any other Knuckles for him yet, so we'll have to buy that. Learned Cure. Don't have any other things for that. We've learned Boost. We don't have any other things for that. However, I will be making you a Fencer now, because she also needs skill in Fencer to become an Elementalist later on. And she needs to have skill in Elementalist, and she also needs skill in Sniper, so she can become an Assassin. It's one of the quests in this game that take the longest. And I'll give her Aim so she can boost. And I don't believe we have any Rapiers. Nope. Alright, let's go buy ourselves some new equipment with that gil we got from our quests. And we don't need any of that. Okay. And we don't need any of that. What we do need, however, is... well, we need... Stinger is a good one. Because... yeah, Stinger is the only one we have right now that's for a Fencer. And it's only 100 points for it, so we can get that quick. So we have that for her. We need a new White Staff, so we can learn Shell or Protect. Shell, I believe, is the physical protection one, whereas Protect is the magic one. I could have been getting those mixed around, however, so we're going to be getting Guard Staff for the White Mage. We also need... we do not need a new bow, because we switched our class. So we need new Knuckles. We can get the Rising Sun, which teaches him Exercise, which is very good. So we'll get Rising Sun. And we're going to go ahead and equip these. You have already switched to the Silver Sword. Good. We can switch you to the Rising Sun. So you've already got Whirlwind. Exercise, by the way, gets rid of undead units, which is a very good spell for this early on, or ability, rather. And since it is a White Monk ability, it does not cost any magic to use. Very powerful. Our White Mage can switch to the Guard Staff. Our Fencer can just get equipped with a Stinger. Leather Garb. And you might as well have the Green Beret just for extra defense, although there's no ability associated for the Fencer. And that should be good for now. I believe everyone's learning an ability now. Alright, so we're done for this episode. On the next episode... any rumors? Any rumors? Nope. Okay, on the next episode... new quests! Good, they gave us new side quests before we progress with the main plot. Okay. Frosty Mage is a good one. That'll get us some new weapons and a very hefty purse. Although it is a harder quest. Professor in Trouble. I remember that one. You definitely... you have to fight some undead in that fight. So you definitely want to bring along a good mage, which they provide you one in that match if you don't already have one. We do have a good one in Mont Blanc. And you need something that kills undead in that match, because if you don't have something to exorcise the undead, then when you drop them, about 3 turns later, they come back to life, which makes it very difficult to keep them down. So, we're going to go ahead and do Frosty Mage on the next episode, is I think what we're going to do. Actually, let's check real quick. What do we get again for this one? Soup, which I believe is a special item for quests. So definitely, we're going to be getting better things out of this for now. The Burglar Sword you can teach Mug to soldiers with, where they attack and steal money. It's not a big deal, but it's kind of a cool weapon. Alright, so that's it for this episode then. On the next episode, we're going to be doing another side quest that's been unlocked, as well as doing our first dispatch quest. So, thank you all for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, have a nice day.